And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. On the left side, here's Coleman. And the catch and run into the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays. Bunch formation for these receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Drayton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Gets open down the middle. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his man, it's Hughes. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Calls his own number. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Got it. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. There he goes. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
To the air, it's Wegman. Grabbed behind the line, it's Walker. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. After the incompletion, will they try it again here on 3rd and goal? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The run inside. It's Hughes. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Finding some room. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Cougars with the 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Running inside. It's Hughes. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Trying to run, it's Hughes. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Cougars will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Wegman. They get to him, and down he goes, and that's the danger of trying to take a shot on 2nd and short. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The 40, inside the 30. He's at the 10, and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cowboys! No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. Coming out with it, it's Drake. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. On the move, it's Hughes. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the counter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Where it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to him on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Snags it over the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Delayed handoff, it's Hawkins. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going to the run, it's Hawkins. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Oklahoma State, 28, Houston, 6.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll run the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Back to throw, it's Wegman. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds his big tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McGarry. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air, it's Wegman. Pocket breaking down. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And they'll take over first and 7.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might have a chance. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Oh, he's got some space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their target. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. It's straight. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for room. It's Hughes. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 9 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Quarterback keep. Pulled down for the tackle.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is really nice.
Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The run inside. It's Hawkins. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Escapes the pressure to his right. Quarterback's got the first. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Maybe a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Hawkins. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Rushes on him. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the...
Wide open on the right. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Cougars peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run it. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And he's dragged down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And so the quarterback takes one for the team on the roughing the passer penalty, and it'll be first down. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now. Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Wegman. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Hughes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll try to run for it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cougar!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Give to the single back. Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. This time he wants to throw. Looking down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Young. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for a crease, it's Hawkins. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, they're after him! Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead, and that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Rides the option, he keeps it. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Running inside, it's Hughes. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch near the 50. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Young. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. They'll run it. It's Jones. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer. These guys, what an impressive performance by the Oak.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a... There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He sacked this defense all over it. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throws for the tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're going back to the ground. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. That's caught. It's Walker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Using his legs, it's Sanford. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between